I've had thoughts about talking about these things for a while, and having seen a few comments of the same sort of type, I thought, why not do it now? Talk about it now, and then people can understand my viewpoint on these things, and I can try and help you all for us to come to a conclusion of sorts. Anyway, the debate is as to, in a video, I said that Inferno Akira, I believe, was badass, and that prompted rather a reaction from people, namely, oh my god, Regit Cussed. Personally, I didn't use that word, but I'm familiar with what it means. But that made me think, really, because it's never been, for me, that sort of thing. Now, the way that I classify swearing is going to be informed by the way that it's, I guess, rated in films where I am. So I'm going to break it down and explain to you how I guess it is. So, there are three types of swearing, basically. There is bad language, strong language, and very strong language. And below bad language is what's known as mild bad language, and that's where you might find words like badass and other things like other variants of ass, even though ass really means a donkey where I am. But in any case, that sort of thing is mild bad language, and I'd view that as below swearing, so not really swearing or cussing as you may call it. But if you don't like that, I can understand why you don't. Maybe you just don't want to go anywhere near that sort of thing at all, and I'm happy to not say that. But that was just my viewpoint on it. I never observed it as swearing, but if you feel like that, I won't say that, because it's a family friendly channel, and if that upsets your family dynamic, I won't say that sort of thing. Next off, a comment about first comments. Now, they're the bane of a YouTuber's life, any YouTuber. Now, first comments, I can see why you post them. I've done variants of first comments on some videos, because the feeling of achievement when you get to a video early, I can understand, is brilliant. You're like, yes, I'm brilliant, like I was the first to arrive. You have a sense of gloating, and you're better than everyone else because you have arrived first. But there are ways to do first comments which don't irritate people nearly as much as first comments. For example, making a comment. If you write down that comment and post it and it's first, it will still be the first comment, but it just won't irritate people in the same way. I'm not going to ban first comments because I'm an advocate of free speech. And although some words are banned on the channel, like Mighty Bomber, and there's a limit towards like hate speech and stuff, I like to think that people should be able to express themselves as they wish. But please be considerate to other people, because first comments can be incredibly irritating. But I understand it's a good feeling if you first do a video, but maybe just try and tailor your comment towards being a normal comment. And another thing, advertising. Now, advertising can be another form of comment section annoyance, but I feel slightly differently on this one. I've gained subscribers from a lucky event, pretty much, and I've, done the casual thing of trying to tell people about my channel, not on the, here's my channel, here's a link thing, but on other videos just like saying, oh, I've done this, and, they're the sort of comments that sometimes attract nice people, sometimes attract people who say, oi, off with you, or more sort of strong language variants of that. But I feel like I would be doing you a disservice to ban that sort of thing, because if there's someone who makes good stuff and they're just going completely unnoticed, I don't want to stifle that person by banning a link that they might put in the chat, the comment section, and then somebody clicks on it and think, oh, that's good stuff. So I will allow advertising, but just remember that people are allowed to express their opinion towards that. So if you do get negative feedback, unfortunately that's the nature. Some people probably don't like people advertising, and you've got to do it in a respectful, nice way. Not just like, check out my video, I have a God-given right to subscribers. Nobody does. But just be nice. I made this video, please check it out, see what you think of it. Just a nice comment. People should be able to advertise, and I'm going to allow that just as long as you're nice about it. And hopefully, people can discover how good your stuff is. So I hope that's a reasonable idea of things. If you have any feedback on that, of course, write it in the comments section in a non-aggressive way, preferably. But yes, that's where my viewpoint comes from. I hope you can understand what my thoughts were, so you can probably better get why I say what I say, because obviously how everybody's brought up and views swearing is different. But if that sort of thing isn't your cup of tea, like that sort of low level, like slightly below swearing stuff, that's fine. I can not do that.